Do you know who's not going to get to work on some exciting new startup this year? George Howard Scub, a.k.a. the alleged Scranton Strangler. Because he's in prison for something he may not have done.
I'm sorry, the Scranton who?
The Scranton Strangler. George Howard Scub, haven't I told you about the jury I was on a couple years ago?
Oh, what happened? I mean, if you can talk about it, obviously, because if you can't, I mean,
I could talk about it.
Oh.
See you next Christmas.
I could, sure. Have a seat. I would start at the beginning, but I think I need to go farther back. We should really have the office's air quality tested. I mean, we have radon coming from below. We have asbestos in the ceilings. These are silent killers.
You are the silent killer. Go back to the annex.
You'll see.
I decided to give baby Halpert a newspaper from the day she was born. This frame set me back 55 bones. But she decided to take her sweet time, so now I have to switch it with today's paper.
This move, he can't get you.
Well, I think that he could counter that move. The Scranton Strangler is a professional strangler.
Oh, please, I wish he'd come after me. I would be like...
Dwight!
Stop. Too late. If I was the real Scranton Strangler, you'd be so strangled by now. And if you're out there, Strangler, you will get caught. By me.
Sounds like someone's really trying to convince us that he's not the Scranton Strangler.
To my chickens, I'm the Scranton Strangler.
Next up, Secretary Schrute will read the minutes from Sunday's meeting.
Minutes from previous meeting of Knights of the Night. No, Jim. Hey.
Oh.
This meeting is for Knights of the Night only. Knights of the Night are volunteer crime patrollers. We're often compared to the Guardian Angels, but we could not be more different from them. Seriously, we are nothing like the Guardian Angels. I mean, broad strokes purposes, sure, think Guardian Angels. One of our many recent good deeds, we set out to capture the Scranton Strangler. Mission accomplished. Not by us.
Hey, Toby, wanted to ask you a question, but
Oh, sure.
it's a little personal.
Let's do it. Let's get personal.
I wanted to talk to you about your divorce.
Whoa.
Sorry, no, what I meant actually
No,
was...
it's okay. I can handle it. So,
You guys obviously went through some tough times leading up to it. Okay. I was wondering if you ever did any couples counseling?
oh, sure. Lots of times, yeah. Wait, you and Pam aren't in couples counseling, are you? Oh, God.
No. We're just starting couples counseling, which doesn't sound any better.
Even you guys. Kelly called it 2013. Hey, no. Get out of here. Clark, get out of here.
My mistake.
Yes, it is your mistake. He's lingering. He's so annoying. Gonna kill him.
They caught the Scranton Strangler. They trapped him in his house.
Out and then photographing them is believed to be inside. Police have now surrounded the apartment complex.
Police are surrounded.
And we now see what appears to be a SWAT van pulling
SWAT's
up.
arriving.
It is unknown if he is armed with anything.
They should
more
do
than
that
a
thing
hand.
where they play the really good music to get him to come out.
I shouldn't televise any of this. Just encourages copycats.
Just say copies. Why do you have to drag cats into this?
Okay, while this is interesting, we should get back to work. These standoffs can last a long time. What if it's another Waco?
It's pronounced wacko.
Some events are so newsworthy, so historic, that you have to stop everything to watch. Balloon Boy, Michael Jackson's funeral. Things that if you didn't see them live, you wouldn't really care that you didn't see them at all.
Coming to you from the corner of
Columbia Street and Washington Ave. When is he gonna come out?
For what we all pray is the last.
Bet he's wishing he had a hybrid, right? 60 miles to the gallon in the city.
No, I bet he's wishing he was strangling someone.
Okay, that's our street. That's our street. He's going down our street. Okay, everybody.
Go.
There it is. I saw it.
Where?
I saw it. It's gone. He went right by. You missed it. You missed it. Grandpa, where were you the day the Scranton Strangler was caught? Well, I was there, kiddo. I was there.
And I'll tell you what. You go sell these and buy yourself a nice spaceship.
How has being a minority affected you?
Well, there's a lot of pressure from my parents to settle down and marry an Indian guy.
Oh, good. And you resent this because?
Indian guys always wear their cell phones outside their pants. It's so dorky.
No. That's not dorky. Look, it's easily accessible. Boom, like this. 911, hello, Scranton Strangler's in the house. Inside the house.
Just put it in your pocket.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I just wanted to let you know that I'll be taking a leave of absence starting next week.
Oh, because you've been on the lam? Because the boring police have been after you and they finally caught up with you?
No, the opposite. I was actually selected to be a juror on a very high-profile case.
Yes, the case of the horrible red-headed sad sack. And the verdict, it was Toby. And the sentence, death. Death to Toby. Death to Toby.
Well, that's hurtful talk. We've talked about that.
You know what?
I don't interrupt your announcements.
You leave
so-
these huge pauses in your sentences. What do you expect me to do?
What's the case, Toby?
Well, I really can't talk about it, but it's a very high-profile case.
Is it criminal?
Yes.
Have we heard of it?
I don't know.
Is it the middle school teacher who tried to turn her foreign exchange student into a sex slave?
Come on.
Was it the post office guy who rubbed his penis all over the mail?
Guys, it's a really big deal.
He's rubbing his neck. He's rubbing his neck.
He's rubbing his neck.
He's rubbing his neck.
Oh, Scranton Strangler!
I can neither confirm nor deny this. Let's just say I'll be up to my neck in jury duty.
That was the worst joke ever. Every day, millions of Americans suffer from extreme repulsiveness. Someone in our midst is bringing that problem to light. Toby Flenderson, please come up here and accept the Extreme Repulsiveness Award. Oh, that's so mean.
No, it's fine. It's his last Tommy's. You gotta play along, man. Come on, Toby.
Here he comes! All right, you deserved it.
I really disagree with this. I think it's kind of hateful, although I am a little happy right now to have a platform to talk about the outcome of a case that I was recently a juror on, the Scranton Strangler. A man's being put to death. I was part of the verdict, and I'm not so sure he's guilty anymore.
Those figures I gave you, they're false. No. I was mad at Kevin. We had a fight, and I acted vindictively.
So you set him up.
Yes, he's innocent.
I knew it. I knew it from the beginning this was a possibility.
What are you talking about? I just did this now.
No. A few years ago, when I was on the jury, the Scranton Strangler.
Sure.
I always thought he might have been set up, but I felt pressured to convict.
It's gotta be tough.
Tough? I put an innocent man on death row. I'm going to the prison this afternoon. Gonna talk to the Strangler.
Probably best to use his real name rather than Strangler.
Don't use his real name. George Howard Scubb. It's a devil name.
Anyway, just wanted to say I'm doing it. I'm going.
He's doing it.
Hi, I'm Toby Flenderson. I'm here to see George Howard Scubb. This is the prison. I am not going in there with expectations, per se. I will meet George Howard Scubb. I will tell him that I believe he is innocent. I would understand if he felt motivated to hug me. I would understand if a friendship began. How did Bogart put it? I think this is the start of my first friendship.
Well, the good news is no more guilty conscience. At least you know he is the Strangler. The proof is in the grip. Did they say when the vocal cords would heal? 1 week? Okay. 2 weeks? Okay. You offered your neck in search of the truth. The proud neck of justice, isn't that the expression? Yeah, well, anyway, it was very brave. It really was quite brave.